British Grand Prix. Eyes on the lights. Lights out. Good start there from Fabio Quartararo. Pecco Bagnaia did not get away well. Pol Espargaro will lead into turn one ahead of Quartararo. Marquez has taken down Martin. They had a bit of a nudge over at turn 7, and now there's contact and they both go down through turns 8 and 9. Marc Marquez and Jorge Martin are down and out.
Can you believe it? Marc Marquez down on the deck yet again. It's going to be another potential DNF for the 8-times world champion.
Let's see what happens here then. This was into turn 7. Now watch, there's contact from Marc Marquez and Martin here. That nudges Marc Marquez wide, and then they'll go down the hill and into turn 8. Martin gets it a little bit hot inside. You'll see him again in a minute, and then he has to flick it right, but a tight line, and then contact back from Marc Marquez. What a start from Pol Espargaro, number 44. He said he wanted to learn from 1 or 2 riders. It's an Espargaro 1-2. Pol leads from ALEIX.
Keeping it in the family. Brotherly love at the front of the British Grand Prix. Brilliant move that by ALEIX Espargaro.
Pol Espargaro leads on the Repsol Honda from his brother, ALEIX, on the Aprilia.
Imola, 1997. The Aoki brothers, Nobuatsu and Takuma, they were the last pair of brothers that stood together on a Premier Class podium.
And across the line, Pol Espargaro leads, but the fastest lap is his brother ALEIX in second.
That's a late lunge, a late attack on the brakes into slow. He was never going to make that work, was he, ALEIX Espargaro? He's got to be patient here. He's quite comfortably reeling in Pol Espargaro ahead of him. It's Espargaro on Espargaro down into Vale, turn number 8. ALEIX, he'll have the inside line going through turn 9. They'll try and get the power on as hard as they dare at full lean angle to attack through club corner, and ALEIX Espargaro has got himself up into second place.
ALEX Rins goes through on the world champion Joan Mir. The race winner here in 2019 moves up into 5th.
There's a move coming here from ALEX Rins on Pol Espargaro. He set that all up through Village. Set it up through Village, pinched the inside line from Pol Espargaro, going into the loop. But now pressure seriously building here, seriously being ramped up by this man, factory Suzuki star ALEX Rins, on course for his first podium finish of 2021.
Oh, he's wide. ALEIX Espargaro is wide, Matt, and that's going to allow through ALEX Rins. He takes second place. ALEX Rins is back on the podium in second.
So there you go, Aprilia Racing have never taken a podium finish in the modern 4-stroke MotoGP era. ALEIX Espargaro, having not had a podium for 7 years, fires the Aprilia in the top 3. ALEIX Espargaro, what, 200 metres away from history?
Here he comes.
It's going to be on the podium. It's coming here from Miller up the inside. He's through.
He's trying to bite back. They're almost touching. Oh. They now go into the loop. Miller has the inside line. ALEIX Espargaro, though, comes back at him. They're side by side as they fight for the remaining podium spot. And ALEIX Espargaro does hold on to take Aprilia's first podium in the modern MotoGP era.
What a moment. Soak it up, Aprilia. Soak it up, ALEIX Espargaro. Unforgettable scenes for the Nawali factory. They've had some really turbulent, torrid times since returning to MotoGP in 2015. They came back at arguably the toughest time, the most competitive time in Grand Prix history, but it's their first ever MotoGP podium. Quartararo, when he's been in this situation previously, has got to the front, and then for 2 or 3 laps he's put the hammer down. He's pulled the pin to try and make a decisive gap. That's exactly what plan A will be now for the World Championship leader. Quartararo has just set the fastest lap of the race, 2:00.098, just as we suspected. It's head down under the bubble, full gas from this man. Fabio Quartararo is just making this look so easy. Now his advantage through sector 2. On this 7th lap, it's up to 1.7 seconds. It's going to get bigger and bigger. Fabio Quartararo has been a class apart for the for the final 2/3 of this Grand Prix. He's been utterly brilliant and dominant.
The checkered flag is out, and Fabio Quartararo is the British Grand Prix winner.
Vintage performance by Fabio Quartararo. Look at the swing in the championship. Fabio Quartararo, 65 points clear of Joan Mir, Johann Zarco and Pecco Bagnaia. That trio had an unforgettable, absolutely brilliant job by the 22-year-old from Nice.
65-point lead. with 7 races to go. The first Yamaha rider to win here at Silverstone since Valentino Rossi 6 years ago.